Hey guys, so I know it's weird that I'm sitting when I'm trying to speak about your rotation in your body to increase distance, right? But there's a reason why I'm doing it. And I'm actually even sitting on a flexibility table where I put people through all kinds of different movements to let them gain more range of motion in their joints so they can actually hit it farther, stay in the posture, have less of the soreness after 9 or 18 holes, and actually realize how the body's supposed to move versus how they move in a real life. So there's a reason, again, I'm sitting, and I want to tell you why. You sit as well, a lot. Even if you're driving to a golf course, if you're a professional golfer, you travel a lot, you sit on a plane, you sit in the car, depending how you are getting to your tournament. And if you're a weekend warrior, somebody who really just loves to play, you're still driving, you're sitting at the desk, you're watching TV, you sit a lot. And that affects not only your hip rotation, but especially the thoracic spine rotation, where the rotation is coming from here, and hips. Other, of course, joints are involved. I understand your shoulders need to rotate internally and externally. That's a given, but a majority of it comes from here and here. So when you sit, I want you to be aware of not doing certain things, and then I want to show you drills. So when you are sitting, avoid the posterior tilt. Avoid that rounded shoulders. Avoid that head forward and rounded shoulders. Avoid that cool kind of a sitting, because it all affects your thoracic spine rotation. When you are curling, which I like to call it, curl and arch, if you are curling, it shuts down important muscles in your thoracic spine. Forget about your chest, that's a given. The diaphragm that I've been speaking about to not just professional athletes, but every single client who comes in to see me, they know that we always start with a breath because it connects your diaphragm, it connects to your hip flexor, your psoas, major muscle, major hip flexor, and then it's connected to your hamstrings. So then I always hear golfers have a tight hamstrings, but they don't pay attention to a breath, and then don't pay attention to the hip flexors, and that tilts your pelvis as well. So sit tall. Instead of doing this, do this. Instead of doing this, lean maybe forward if you're in front of a desk. So you actually are in your almost setup position with your upper body. So the flexion comes from the hips, not a thoracic spine. And now I want to show you a drill in a sitting position that you can do in your office or wherever you are, okay? So here it is. Simple, 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 simple. Feet wide, flat. Don't tilt them more than you possibly do while you're walking. If you're a right-handed golfer and you want to increase your back swing, here's what you do. Left hand against your left knee, and you go back, back, back. Watch me from a side, what I'm not doing. And going here. I'm also not going here, and I'm also not going here. But be aware that your elbow should be on your shoulder level, right? Please don't drop that down as well, your forearm, because that's not how you swing either. So first, elbow bend. On exhale, increase your range of motion with a better breath, right? Then you are getting more of separation between your lower and upper body as well, because that hand is helping you. Now, you want to go to the follow through, right? Well, you go forward with your elbow. Back, forward, back, forward. Now, to follow through, let's take the left one. Right hand goes again against your right knee. Bend, 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 bend. You almost will feel, not almost, you will feel that pull of the functional line between your right hip and your left shoulder. It's a given, okay? If you don't feel it, good for you. You don't have any challenge with pliability of your fascia, myofascia lines and the connective tissue. but I guarantee you, even professional golfers have it. So, rotate, 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 rotate. The same is here. I did it forward and backwards with my right, and the same I will do with my left. So you're completely isolating your thoracic movement from your hips. And then if you stand up, there's more drills, and I will look forward to showing them to you the next time you are with me live. And if you're watching and you have any additional questions to thoracic spine rotation or any actually issues that might affect your body and your range of motion on the golf course, just make a comment right below the video and I will be happy to get back to you and give me maybe ideas of what you want to hear about. Because today I had two different people, one 70-year-old, one 33, the same issues with mobility. And even when they turn normally in life, they don't realize that this is what they do. When somebody calls them and I said, hey, turn around, Mike, he went like this. I said, well, can you first turn your neck and then rest of the body, just isolate like this? He goes, oh, I thought I shouldn't move my neck. Well, we forget on a daily basis to move our body and we move like robots. In a one piece. Like, this is not attractive and it's not functional. Our body doesn't work this way. So when you turn into your backswing, I want to make sure that you have the freedom everywhere, in every single joint. But if I had to give you one thing that you can do in a sitting position while you're in office, waiting for a plane, when you're after driving, whenever, start with something simple. Pay attention to isolating between your upper and lower body and make the movement come from your thoracic spine, okay? I look forward to serving you more soon and answer any questions you may have. If you want to get more valuable routines for how to increase your range of motion for the ground all the way up, starting from the ankles when everything starts in a golf, make sure you go to my website, barbaradepta.com. There's a new event product that I created all about increasing mobility and taking care of the core, and it's called Foundation for Fascia, Flow, and Core. Go ahead and check it out. For now, I wish you a wonderful day full of joy and energy, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.